A new local distillery is getting national attention. Their Soldier Valley vodka and their bourbon have earned medals at competitions in San Francisco and in competitions in Denver as well.
Patriarch Distillers is based in La Vista, and they're not shy about their values: family, faith, and service to our country.
Jeff Hadden and Rich Hagedorn are with the distillery. Lewis Taylor's a mixologist with Johnson Brothers Distributors. Thanks for stopping by this morning. Yeah,
I'm going to go ahead and get in the middle so that you can get closer to all
the
supplies.
He's got to get his workstation.
We'll get there in just a second. Yeah.
Patriarch Distillers. Where'd the name come from? Let's start there.
Well, Patriarch is really a tribute to our family, our head of family. So our grandfathers and mothers and fathers. So.
And their service to America. Would you talk about it? And your grandmother too, right? She served locally, if you think about it.
Yeah, you know, my grandfather was in World War II, and he was in the Army. He served in the South Pacific, and had a hard time. Came back weighing less than 90 pounds. Yeah. So what today would be called PSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome, but back then they didn't really diagnosed that. My grandmother actually was a Rosie the Riveter at the Bellevue bomber plant. So
I think that's cool.
Yeah,
that's
so they did their parts.
And then we're taking a look at this Soldier Valley vodka. What's the story of Soldier Valley? How did this come about?
It's been a lifelong dream for me. I was in the industry, the wholesale industry. I've known Lewis for probably 20 years or so, and it's just something I've always wanted to do, and been making products for quite a while now, and it's just kind of taken on a whole different thing.
Your bottles are truly eye-catching, and the shape is part of the reason why. It looks just like a canteen.
It is. It's designed after a World War II style canteen, and the trademark fell off quite some time ago, and I was able to get the trademark, and we have a patent pending on it now. So
the 6. We're taking a look at that 6. What's the significance of the 6 in your logo?
You know, the 6 is, I get that question a lot. The 6 is a military term. That means got your 6, or we got your back. And everybody at Patriarch, with Rich, our marketing director here, we have each other's backs. And it's a 6-time distilled vodka and a 6-year-old bourbon. And so they just go hand in hand with everything that we're all about.
It just made sense.
Can we get you into the conversation? I'd love to talk about, as we're talking about Got Your Back, the Give Back program, I think is something that makes you special. Would you tell our viewers about what you're doing there?
You know, I put 24 years in the Army and retired last July. And having your back, you know, taking care of fellow veterans, people coming back from Afghanistan, Iraq, and just helping them out. And even, you know, send a veteran back to Normandy or something like that. Anything we could help out of our veterans is outstanding.
We're hearing a lot about that today.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the things, you have a tasting room, essentially, and when guests come, they'll find some unique things in the tasting room. We're going to talk to Lewis here, and he's going to show us some recipes.
We're ready to taste, I know.
Tell us about your tasting room.
Go ahead on that.
All right, we have a tasting room on 120th and Giles Road off of Cary Circle. And Friday nights are usually our big nights, but our tasting room, we have all sorts of signature drinks. People coming in and having a great time. You have to stop by and see us.
And you host events there too. What a cool venue to have a get-together or a party.
So is it like a bar? I mean, is it?
We call it a tasting room.
Yeah.
Mike?
Jeff?
Yeah, it's a tasting room.
It's a fine line. Well, I know it's a tasting room, but
you guys are funny.
But is it in concept? Can I come with a bunch of friends?
Absolutely.
And can we sit
and hang out? Do you need reservations?
Nope.
That's not the speed.
No, it's not the speed. Come out. You know, we do have private functions from time to time there. So you can give us a call. I think you'll throw our number up on.
We'll make sure that you see that before the end of the visit. We, at this point, have about 3 minutes. Lewis, can you explain a couple of cocktails in that amount of time?
I will. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and start making them as well as explaining them. So first of all, the signature item is, of course, the 6-year-old bourbon. As we've noted, it has won many awards already, so that's fantastic. So I'm just going to put a little of that in a glass, and I'm going to make a drink that I call the old-fashioned kick in the 6. So basically, it's a take-off of an old-fashioned. So again, 2 ounces of Soldier Valley bourbon, and then I made up this morning a little bit of brown sugar.
I'm going to move this just so we can see it a little bit better as you're combining ingredients. There you go.
A little bit of brown sugar, simple syrup. A couple of dashes of orange bitters. And then I'll be adding
ice.
This
is all stuff I keep in my bar in the basement, by the way.
Well, lucky for you, Mike, and all of our friends at home, we've got these recipes posted on our website. And there's a look now if you want to jot down the ingredients while Lewis is mixing. And then what are you doing next here? You've added some ice?
Added some ice to it. Give it a good stir.
One thing I want to add, too, though, a dollar from every bottle sold goes back to a nonprofit veterans group. So that's really what we're all about.
And
as
it even
well.
says it on the back of your bottles, give back because it's the right thing to do. So
It is.
Oh, yeah.
It's embedded in the culture
It
of
is.
Patriarch Distillers.
What's the foundation of your business?
It is a foundation.
Truly, I mean, the drinks, of course, that's what you're offering us, but I think it's important to stand for something too.
And then you
agree.
top it off here.
Topping this off with a little bit of ginger beer, Gosling's ginger beer. So it's a little something different, and then taking an orange twist.
What an intriguing cocktail, Lewis.
So
Getting the oils across
The
there.
two of you are looking at this, ready to enjoy
Right,
it.
mouth-watering already. So
Why
I'll set
don't
that
you
right here.
enjoy? It looks like you've got your
And
eye
then
on
you
it.
have another drink. We've
And
got
then-
about a minute left.
Okay,
What's
and then
the next
taking
one?
taking the vodka, which again 6 times distilled. It's a fantastic, very smooth vodka.
And we can buy both the
Yep.
bourbon and the vodka at the tasting room, but in stores too. Where do you
Right.
recommend that we shop?
You know, it's at Hy-Vee, Bag and Save, No Frills, Sam's Club.
Look for the 6. I
Yep.
think that's an easy
It
way to
is.
find you.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, again 2 ounces of vodka. Soldier Valley, then a little bit of a, so this one I'm calling an Omaha Beach Lander.
Yeah.
In tribute to the Omaha Beach Landing
Right.
that took place 70 years ago today. So I'm using a French product here. This is Marie Brizard raspberry liqueur. About a ½ ounce of that.
I love how thoughtful your recipes are, Lewis.
And then adding a couple of ounces of pineapple juice.
This sounds like this might be my speed.
Yeah, this might be a little more familiar.
Shaking
Yeah.
It's probably a little sweeter, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit
Yeah,
sweetness.
yeah, I like this idea.
Something on a beach that's a little nicer.
We were talking about shopping for the product. When you shop at the tasting room, save $5 off your purchase. Just mention the morning blend. So maybe you're already a fan of the products. Maybe you're brand new. This is a great time to introduce these
There it
to
is. You better give that one to
your
Mary.
stock at home.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Lewis.
You're very welcome.
Like, I don't even want him to put it on the table. I'm already reaching for it.
Cheers.
Thank you
to
so
you
much for
guys.
being
Yeah,
here.
thanks for coming.
Thank
Here's
you.
the contact information for Soldier Valley Bourbon and Vodka. Great that they're in La Vista. Online at soldiervalleyspirits.com, and the number there to reserve space if you would like to have an event there. Thank you all.
Thanks, guys,
Thank
for
you.
coming.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Can you